Very rude. Very rude.
Well, this is your favorite time here, Bulldog. It's elimination time.
Yeah, and it is best of one, which makes it even so much more juicy.
So what are we thinking here? We believing in those ninjas in their pajamas, or are we going to go forward with forward gaming?
Well, just as Flax mentioned, there is some catch problem for NiP, and they don't have any stunts, but they're just so beefy lineup, and they have like 3 heroes that can heal, and they're just gonna run at you. And I'm worried that forward gaming won't have the damage to kill them. Like they have some decent bursts with the line, but other than that, I feel like they're just gonna out-heal the damage output from forward gaming, so that might be a problem.
Yeah, I was about to say, they've got quite a few ways to kind of save and heal up. You've got Chen, obviously, and the Winter Wyvern. You've got a healing ward over on Jug. So even though they don't have the best catch, they do have, the sustain on the table, which is something that they're really lacking on the side of forward gaming.
Yeah, they also have Cold Embrace for heal, and just someone's going to buy mech here for sure as well, most likely. Like to do more, even the Racer. Probably not the Racer, but yeah, just beefy heroes. And I think they're just going to group up and start taking towers. And seems like they're switching around their lanes a little bit here.
Yeah, they're making some shuffles, making some moves over. But I think the other thing, too, to keep in mind with forward gaming, you've got some high cooldowns coming out from their team, right? Because I saw the Enigma, and I was like, oh, that's going to be exciting. And I have the Pango. But again, pretty high cooldown on both of those spells. So once those are used, I think we're going to see ninjas just find that opening and take advantage of it.
Yeah, and also just to mention, the Lion also has this super long cooldown level 1 ult, which... again, that gives them this massive burst, but if they don't get some kills instantly, that could be, again, just this healing coming out from NiP. If Doom has a good start, which it looks like he will have, it's going to be worrisome, because this guy's going to just buy all kinds of tanky items. And it's just going to be even so much more difficult to kill.
Yeah, especially when he's just getting uncontested farm for the first wave or so. Do see a bit of harassment, though, coming out here in the top lane. Rezo getting spun upon here by Ace. They had that Splinter Blast coming out from Saksa. So he'll take a decent chunk of damage here.
Rough start. We've seen time and time again that Resolution is just a super hard carry of the forward gaming, and if he doesn't have a good game, that will be problematic. Because Mirana is not really a hero that can take over a game unless she plays perfectly. And it is Yavar's one of his favorite heroes, so we'll see how that works out.
It is interesting that they decided to go for a hero that's not necessarily in the meta, but I guess, when you're in the best of one elimination, you go with what you feel most comfortable with.
Yeah. The mid matchup is fine. Having that leap, as mentioned, is just so powerful against the Razor. But the hero still lacks a lot of damage. She has pretty low damage. If she just got like a +5 damage buff or something, she would be super popular, I think.
Well, it is nice to have that Mirana in the mid lane too, because if he tries to go for the link, she's just able to leap away.
Yeah.
Definitely.
She offers a lot of burst as well, her spells.
That'll be good against the Cold Embrace for sure, right? Because any sort of magical nuke that you can toss out. Slow coming out on Rezo here. Gonna have to use the Hex coming out from SVG. He's gonna retreat behind the tower, eat himself a tree there.
That looked like a kill, honestly. Face just spun 1 second earlier there. Yeah, well, that's fine. A little good save there by SVG. Again, if a Resolution has a bad game, this will be so hard. And bottom lane as well. This Doom will have a very easy time against a Pangolier. Completely free farming with the change to Devour. Just giving that free regen. It's just so powerful. Like before you had to use W, which had really long cooldown to give you regen, but now you just permanently have that +4 regen, and it goes up real quick. Well, it's 3 now. Level 1 they nerfed it a bit.
Can't let him be too OP, right?
Yeah. Now, let's see what he goes. I really hate this Midas build on Doom. It's so greedy. When you basically have a built-in Midas. So let's see if he's gonna greed it up. Hopefully not.
Top lane again, like you said, Rezo really kind of struggling to get any sort of farm. They're very aggressive with the Chen and the Winter Wyvern on the top lane. It's interesting that they're just putting the pressure strictly over onto Rezo, not paying too much attention to the Lion, realizing that the more value target is, of course, the Troll. And the more uncomfortable you can make him feel, and the shards that you can, or not shards, sorry, the salves that he ferries out, becomes detrimental, slows him down just a little bit.
Yeah, so while the Jugger's having a good time, or perfectly fine time, the Troll is struggling a little bit, but they're kind of trading here by putting a jungle here. We don't see that often in a pro game, barely in pubs as well, but just going to the lane, denying the range creep as often as possible, just gets you into the tower with the creep wave, so resolution can farm. It's really nice and helpful. This he's gonna do now, but you know it's not the fastest farm for him though.
Rezo, again, they throw out the Hex from SVG and that Earth Spike. Slow down quite a bit, but he's just got himself a salve that he can move over. This bottom lane, though, is pretty worrisome, right? Because right now, it feels top is definitely being won. Bottom is being won by Ninja's Pyjamas as well. So you've got two lanes that are going very, very nicely for the Ninjas.
Yeah, you got one of the best creeps as well. The Alpha Wolf just gives him 30% damage, and the crit possibility on the Doom in the lane, it's so nasty to play against.
He's already sitting at level 4 down here. Pango also sitting at 4, though, so while he's not able to do too much harassing out of lane, is going to be able to stand toe-to-toe. Looks like Chen might be in for some trouble. Runs right into Universe here. Not sure what the plan was walking through. It doesn't have any wards or anything like that. Maybe just trying to get some information, steal some creeps.
Space?
Yes, it's definitely space because they're chasing them all through their own jungle, and this is going to be some nice room over there. Yeah, so we lose the Chen, but I don't think...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure mathematically that's not even worth it. Jeez, he's a
pleased.
ghost! Jesus!
Can we fix that white balance? My goodness. Gotta get Peter to a vacation, right? Get some sun?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Well, it's the game of life. You just did it inside and play.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong
I mean,
with that.
we saw what was it? The Slacks pretending to be Steve Irwin there, talking about gamers in their natural habitats. I don't think they really live in their parents' basements, but you know. Oh, again, Rezo, he just can't go anywhere near this lane. The second he shows his face, just gets slowed down, spun upon, all that in the kitchen sink. But 5-minute runes are coming up. MSS getting into position.
Get 3 other runes. Just getting just a bottle. Being able to buy the bottle in the side shop is so, or the secret shop now is so useful. You can just stay in the lane. You also got a DD. Just help him out. But ultimately the Doom is winning. And once you get level 6 on Doom, it's just so hard to lane against him. As long as he has mana for it, which he kind of struggles right now. And he's getting close to that 6.
I'm worried about forward right now because you've got 2 heroes that are residing in the jungle. Of course, the Lion also kind of hanging out. They've just given up on that lane completely.
Yeah, like in theory, it would have looked good. They have 4 heroes farming, kind of Troll top, and then the other 2 lanes in Jungle Enigma, but did not really work out at all. It's kind of a cheese strat, really, but yeah, they can kind of getting punished for it because Enigma's not farming that well either.
No, I definitely say they're getting punished for it. It's maybe just a bit too greedy. But top tower already. Chen grabs himself a party. Oh, they're gonna start pushing into it.
The power of Shen right now. The healing ward. This tower's gonna go Ripperoni, and they're just gonna rotate and take all the towers soon enough.
There's so much heal potential coming out from this lane. Just with the healing ward, you've got, you know, Chen being able to heal on multiple fronts, right? And then, of course, the Golden Brace. There's just no way that they can really put pressure onto Jug in the top lane. Yeah. But they're putting so much pressure over on Troll. There's just completely had to leave.
Good news is that Mirana is having a good game at least. She's got decent farm. Problem is, again, just the tankiness of the course of NiP. I don't know how she kills anyone. They're gonna do a rotation bottom to see if they can kill him. Should be possible, but it's kind of hard. It's not gonna be easy. And Enigma is only level 3.
Yeah, that's a big problem too. All right, well, 33 does spot out Universe over here. Arrow does connect.
Okay.
The leap forward, Starstorm comes out, and the Rolling Thunder. So it looks like 33 might be in for a little bit of trouble, but he's pretty fast and he's pretty tanky. He's just gonna walk right over here, try to juke around from the Pango. Still gonna get taken down though in the end, but
really good arrow there. Yeah, I mean, you have to hit that arrow, which is, that's why we don't see Mirana too much. It's really hard to hit those arrows, so.
Rezo just gonna have to TP out here.
But, you know, while they're doing this, top is down, and that second tower is also gonna go, most likely.
Yeah, someone's TPing in up there, trying to maybe do so. I'm not sure what a Mirana can do about this, unfortunately. Can take down.
Oh.
Takes down
DPD,
the
come on, man.
cart.
All right, well, they dealt with it at least. That's the good news.
Well, they have to. They can't just give up a free tier 2 tower at 7 minutes.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. That cuts off your jungle, and Lord knows Troll needs that jungle.
Pangolier doing pretty well still. It's not died in the bottom lane. Should be very scared now with the Doom ready. He's spawning with full mana. Definitely scary lane now. Doom is going for the drums, which is good. Not going to greedy build. I feel like it's around 20 minutes. With a few tank items, they're just going to take all the towers and objectives and they can't really die.
So what does Forward Gaming have to do now? Because they've got a lot of pressure coming out from the side of Ninjas and Pyjamas. They're just, running at towers. They've basically forced Troll almost completely out of his own jungle. In fact, look, we see Chen has been... Oh, does lose that Centaur over there, but...
Yeah. Well, they really need level 6 on Lion.
Okay.
Just do a smoke with that. It's just a very popular way to kill anyone. The burst you get from that, so any kind of pickoff is really good. So they just need a Lion level 6 to really do that. The problem is that it's such a long cooldown that we talked about before. But MSS, we've seen this guy being kind of a star player of his team. Kind of like Yapsor, and can he actually get a kill here?
Yeah, I don't think they realize that there's a Lion. Oh, no, I just saw the Chen around the corner, slowing him out here.
That Arcane Rune doing work. Is he gonna chase?
I don't think he gets this.
No.
Just pressure. Put some pressure down, because if they're putting pressure on him, then they can't put pressure on the Troll. But Peter maybe not as lucky here, as he's gonna get lucky shot up with the silence, and SVG gonna be able to get a kill.
Well, you expect PPD to feed a lot. That's just, the PPD way. That's fine.
That's space, right?
Yeah, it's creating space for the opponent. But yeah, it's looking not too bad though. For it's pretty even overall. Honestly, it's like they even have a gold lead, so can't be too unhappy about that.
You take a look at the net worth right now too. We've got Doom currently sitting top. We've got Razor at 4K and the Jug 3.8, so they should be feeling really nice. But Moonlight Shadow is going to get used over here. Chen making a rotation. Winter Wyvern getting a little far back. The silence comes out for the Jug. He's going to get rolled over. And SVG also going to list out here. Universe in for trouble. They don't have they have the stun. There we go. Fata gets himself a kill.
Yeah, Line coming in from behind there. Just getting caught up at the shrine. The Razor. We haven't really talked about Razor either. He's been doing really well. Like, you don't really lose against Mirana. You're going to farm Finder, and we see here that he's 4,500. He's also going for the drum, so they're just going this really early build items. Oh, okay, the Doom actually did switch out for a Midas.
Tell me how you feel about that, Bulldog.
Very bad. You have a built-in Midas. For the love of God. Stop it.
I don't think he can hear you.
Oh, who's that? This is 33. That makes sense.
Well, the nice thing is, the players are here in the studio, so afterwards you can go tell him how you really feel about that Midas.
I'll chokehold him.
Oh, please don't do that. We don't want any incident reports. Otherwise, it's just seems like they're maintaining, still pushing in this top lane. You've got the other Cardi here.
I really want that tower.
Well, yeah, because if you take that tower, that's a lot of control. And if you look, too, we've got some nice deep wards being placed. And they really need that jungle. You need it not only for the Troll, but also for the Enigma.
Yeah, and it's really good if NiP somehow can defend the bottom tower now. Just keep their own jungle protected.
Looks like they're getting into position for it. Wyvern hiding out in the trees. We'll need more rotations, though, I think, if they want to...
They need to TP down here. They have ult on Winter Wyvern, can easily rotate here.
But MS
he has his ultimate on Enigma, though.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Silence coming out.
Doesn't have a TP.
Radiant's bottom tower.
He's in trouble.
Yeah.
There's 4 heroes here, though. It's a little bit of space.
But they weren't able to do that a whole heck of a lot with it, though, I guess is the issue, right? Because they weren't really pushing a lane anymore. At that point, they already taken the top.
Tower is under attack.
I feel like the biggest flaw with NiP is that they can't really kill Roche easily. They don't have a really good hero for Roche. They have Jagger with the healing ward, so they can kill it fairly. They can't kill it, obviously, but it's kind of slow. And yeah, just the catch problem is getting the towers at least.
Should be able to take this mid tower. Oh, nice deny, though, coming out from
that hurt.
Oh, MSS jumping through. Finds himself a couple of those delicious Chen creeps. Thanks for the gold. We haven't seen a Doom come out yet from 33 just yet.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you buy Midas. You don't think about ganking or fighting. You just want to hit creeps, which is not good. I'm going to see how long downtime here. Midas. Okay, he's fine. It's fine. He's doing his best. And he's level 12 now. He's really high level this game. At some point, you actually got to join the fights.
They found themselves a Razor down here. When the finger gets used, they'll finally get a kill
Yeah,
with
it's
the
so easy.
finger of death.
So easy when you get level 6 Lion. Just do a smoke, plus 1 core, you can kill pretty much anyone,
Dire's
which
bottom
is really
tower
good.
is under attack.
But like you said, it's got quite a high cooldown.
Yep.
So is this the time where you try to make some more moves on the map? Enigma does have the level 6 though. He's got his ultimate, so could see some movement, but MSS is being chased after Doom. He was winding up. Rolling Thunder. MSS just wants to get out. TPs. Throws out that taunting voice line.
Just playing it safe. It doesn't have that long cooldown, so it's not end of the world. Yeah, NiP can just try to get towers now, and I feel like the lineup is not doing much at all right now. I feel like they should have done better in the laning stage, because it looked really bad for forward gaming, but the troll came back completely, even outfarming the Jugger.
It does feel like everyone's playing just ultra cautiously.
Yeah, well, it is a best of one, so you don't really want to
True.
throw the game in. They're going for Roche already here. Instead, they can kill a Roche, but it's really slow. He does have the aura though, pack leader aura, it's super good here.
It's a bit scary though when you consider what can be thrown into that pit. They don't have the Rolling Thunder. They do have the Enigma, but I guess without any sort of movement or mobility item, it's going to be pretty difficult for Enigma to just stroll on into that pit without them seeing. Plus, you always have that Winter Wyvern staying back, waiting with the Winter's Curse, because again, they lack that lockdown.
And they used their ultimate as well. They have no finger, no Pangolier ult.
Oh, the arrow taking out one of the creeps, and comes the Eidolons. And we're almost done with this Roche. Just need a little bit more time, one more hit. And Fata grabs him that Aegis.
Yeah, really good. Just completely abusing the long cooldowns in forward gaming there. But you're going to have them up again now. And probably going to look to get another smoke fight with the Lion, 40 seconds. Also, having the Winter Wyvern is one of the better heroes against Pangolier, because you want to roll in there, just cause havoc. You can just ult him, keep him still for a while. It's pretty good.
Yeah, well, they just need one way to they need so many ways to slow them down, though. The catcher to cancel out certain spells, to use a smoke, find the Mirana over in the corner, find a Lion, or rather, did the Lion find the Razor? But TPs are coming out, they've got the dust, they should be able to go, use that Winter's Curse, hold the Mirana into place, try to just zap her down, and 33 gets the kill.
Okay, pretty sure I could have just leaped 2 more times here before he got ulted and just TP out, but don't want to waste him, ultimately dying for it. And Doom had to be wasted though, that's a really long cooldown. I think he's going BKB, but as we talked about, it lacks such initiation. You kind of maybe need a dagger this game, just to start the fight.
Well, he does have the drums, so, you know, a little bit more mobility coming out from him, but for sure, I feel like the dagger could be value. So that's, what do they have for initiation on the side of ninjas otherwise?
Yeah, they don't really have anything. That's the
Exactly.
problem.
They definitely have plenty of initiation coming out from forward gaming, of course. You've got Pangolier, who is really great at just creating chaos in a lot of these fights, but also the Enigma, once he does get some sort of mobility item.
Well, one good thing for forward gaming is they're kind of farming on the 4 heroes right now. Even though Enigma is not having the greatest game, he is still farming, and it's just going to increase a bit now. So having 4 heroes farming versus 3, in the long run, it's going to help you out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So if it goes much later, it's going to be a problem for sure. Because again, they don't have, when they have decent heroes against Black Hole, as long as it's like they're playing the Winter Wyvern, so he will get farmed playing position 4. It's one of those position 4 heroes that can easily farm. And you always go like Evelyn's and Blink Dagger on that hero. So you're going to need BKB and Lincoln on Enigma, which is going to be pretty far away.
And they still have answers with the, even if the Enigma gets that BKB, we've got Doom, you've got the Winter's Curse, that'll be able to cancel the channel.
Yeah, so you need a Lincoln as well with that,
Yeah.
which is like, it takes very long to get.
What do you take for priority then? If you're this Enigma, do you get the BKB first or do you get the Lincolns first?
I'm not sure if he's even going to go those items. Usually, or sometimes you just mass tank. You just get in the fight, just out of fear of the Black Hole, but I think you just start with the BKB, probably. He's going to Blink Dagger Rush though. Just get that. Just sit back and wait in the fights.
I like that idea, though, because you know that MSS is going to be rolling on in with that Rolling Thunder. So you can follow him, because that's another issue with these heroes that are quite mobile, is that you need to get in there fast as well. And if you don't have any option, you might just be a couple seconds too late, lose that opportunity.
And they're smoking bottom now.
Are scanning.
You definitely want to use the Aegis when you have it now. And they find a stack here. That's
Radiant are scanning.
very nice. We'll take that. Triple stack.
Just farming it up all together. Thanks for the present.
Baby.
Top tower is under attack.
And they're going to just get the tower as well here.
Dire's
There's
bottom
one
tower
creep
is
left.
under attack.
Don't let him die.
Dire's
Need that
structures
creep.
are fortified.
The Pangolier is cutting the waves, which is really good. But there's that one, the soldier.
33's being a champ over there. He's just going to face tank that tower, no worries.
Radiant's
Don't you
middle
worry
tower
about it.
is under
They're
attack.
being traded, though. They're getting the
Dire's
mid tower in
bottom
return.
has fallen. Radiant's middle tower has
That's a pretty
fallen.
value tower, though, for the side of Forward Gaming to be able to take it out.
Getting
Radiant's
2
middle
towers.
tower is under
They
attack.
should be defending middle
Dire's
soon.
structures are fortified.
Probably don't want to force this. Sometimes you just force them back into high ground, but I don't know about that.
Radiant's
The,
top tower
the middle is farmer. They should just keep it back now. Make sure that doesn't fall.
Yeah, he's hitting over on the tier 2.
Top
Ooh,
of-
arrow just a little bit too early.
This is starting dominance.
Showing that you're not afraid to throw out a shot and miss, right?
Oh, and the next problem here, they got double BKB ready right now. And we see on the Forward Gaming how much magic damage they have. Miranda doesn't do a lot of right click. She's got the Maelstrom, which is magic based damage. So as we mentioned at the start, you know, how are they going to kill these heroes? They're so tanky right now. The triple heals as well.
I also like the fact you have the Winter Wyvern with the Splinter Blast. So anytime that these lanes get pushed in, you can just use the Winter Wyvern to push them out, and then of course Jen can bring them out. Rezo gets doomed up. He's gonna get linked, and he's gonna go down.
Yeah, that's an important kill. Can probably just push from middle now if they want to.
They did just pick the Blink Dagger up over on the Enigma, so they still have that ace in the hole, right? They've got that in their pocket if they want to be able to use it, but they need enough damage, and with Rezo being taken down, of course, they need him up. Do really enough with that black hole.
And we see MSS at the bottom. He's just being a nuisance all game here, making sure that lane is pushed out non-stop. And it's so hard to catch this here as well. Really annoying to have to deal with that. If your lanes are pushed in, you can't really go for that mid tower right now. You have to defend bottom. But I think NiP is still pretty fine, just farming. They did go for the Midas, so we see Doom being at the top. And late game
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
definitely would favor, mostly when you have a Doom late game, that's always just eliminating a hero, which is going to be problematic for sure.
Well, especially they need literally every single one of these heroes right now to participate in the fight, because they just don't have enough damage if one of these cores is taken down. Arrow gets done out by Y. Can't do it. There's going to be the forward.
Wyvern is going to die.
Well, tower's going to get taken down in the mid lane, but Rolling Thunder coming through MSS, hiding into the corner, will be able to just swashbuckle himself out. The drums get popped over here on 33, though. He would love to be able to catch his Pangolier
Crit.
and just put as much damage as possible.
Crit.
Yeah,
Crit.
MSS is going to have to go run himself away, goes and TPs himself out as SVG. Cheekily just throws out a stun and helps him escape.
Can he TP?
Oh,
the
but
stun.
PG.
Very cute. No one gets out alive.
Hey, man, he got his Pango out.
Yeah, the lion is
Yeah, you're a
dead.
support. That's okay. That's your job.
Yeah.
Get your cores out and throw your body at them so that way they,
Support lives don't matter. You're right.
You're terrible.
Make sure your cores live.
It's okay, support players. I love you. I got you.
Just still NiP going for all the auras. Shiva coming up and AC on the Razor as well. Just getting all this damage with auras. They're going to be so tanky. But still, like, this problem. How do they kill these heroes?
Need more damage. And they need to get it fast. Not too much of a big change though here with the gold lead, about 2k going in favor of Ninjas in Pyjamas. But it just feels like they're very measured. They're taking their time. They know they've got forward on the back foot right now. Although, you know, Troll is getting progressively more wealthy as the game goes on. Still is scary when you look at the net worth on the side of Ninjas in Pyjamas.
Miranda level 15 soon. That's the 80% attack speed. Really good. the game is just being pretty slow right now. No one want to take this big team fight. Definitely would favor NiP though, so you just keep having these silence being pushed out until you have your timing. Make sure the troll gets big and fat.
It's gonna be fast enough is my question though.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Alright.
He got the dagger now at least on the Doom, so do you have some catch? So you want to find it. Mirana ult being very annoying as usual.
They have a sentry ward over on the high ground here, but they don't have one.
You got really good vision here.
Oh, MSS.
Both teams
Walks
have
right
really good
under
vision.
it. There's no... The Doom comes out immediately over on Pango. Lear, he is not going to be able to run away from this. They're just going to run around in circles, take him out immediately. There's no need to worry about it. Although they do buy back now. They're going to lose the Chen. TP comes out from MSS. He wants to be a part of this fight. He wants to join back in. Universe being very, very patient. He does have the Blink Dagger. He's looking for that opening. He's trying to keep Rezo. Rezo's just taking so much damage. Again, Universe just hanging out in the corner. Trying to think, does he want to go in on this? Can he find an opening? They don't have the troll now, though, and that's a lot of their damage. There's the Mirana still alive, but... All right, Universe blinking forward, lays down the Midnight Pulse. This is a very tanky Doom, though. It's going to take a lot to take him down, and they're going to have to use the help of every single person over in that fight, aside from Rezo, who's already taken down.
Yeah, that's the 4 heroes there, just so tanky. We see the supports going down instantly, but those cores don't really want to die. I feel like they probably didn't even need to leave the Doom alone there. I'm pretty sure they could just help them out. Like Troll being dead, I mean, I guess there's a black hole, which is kind of scary, and it was not used to fight.
The Universe was very, very patient. You saw him sitting over in the tree line. The pings are coming out. They say, oh, you know, you got to watch out. There's someone over there. Obviously, it's going to be the Enigma, but in some situations, you would see your player just kind of crumble, right? And be like, okay, this is it. This has to be it because this fight is all over the place. But again, very disciplined on it, saving it for another time. But SVG not going to be quite as lucky.
He's doing his job. He really wants that rune, but not good enough to click. Ace did get it, so very disappointing.
You know, he's trying. He's trying.
And another Roche coming up now. This time around, there's no Lion.
Amazing what you'll
25.
find
Can they kill it in
laying
time, though? Should be fine here.
It doesn't look like they're going to even worry about contesting. Already Rezo making his way to the bottom half of the jungle.
And this time it's going to be a cheese.
Oh, Assault Cuirass too on the Razor. Guardian Greaves completed for the Pango though as well. But
Oh, they're so tanky.
it's not a matter of... It's a matter of taking them down, right? It's not a matter of like trying to stay alive. It's more like they're tankier than you. They have more heal. How are you going to remove them from this particular fight? And I don't know how they're going to do it on the side of forward.
This is a typical Fada game as well. Just playing super steadily. Solid game, and he's level 20 against his own Jugger. He's only 15, so he's doing super good this game. And this hero kind of can scale to be really scary. Get the 10 armor from 20 now. He's so tanky. So tanky. He literally cannot die. Literally cannot die.
I'm waiting for that moment where he just dies.
He's got ages. You got to do it twice now. He's got a DD as well. They want to push high ground here.
I think they're definitely capable of doing that. They've got the...
Yeah, they do. And they have so many auras. The Ogre Frost Mages here as well. Like for Troll, I don't know how you fight against this team as Troll. He can't kill anyone.
I don't think he knows either. It looks like they're just farming up in the jungle. They're going to allow this tower to go down.
Healing Ward. Heal.
Nice arrow, but
heal.
What do you hope to do beyond that? Leap forward coming out. They've got the Lincolns popped over on UR. Universe, he wants to find that black hole, but look at the positioning coming out from Ninjas. They're just being so good about it. Don't want to get too close together just in case Universe finds that perfect opportunity. I mean, that is a Universe thing to do. Just wait and find the perfect moment to get everyone in that hawk.
I mean, if they can't fight this, they cannot kill him. With this Aegis as well and Cheese, just too tanky. They're all building for the auras. And Winter Wyvern is just sitting back, ready to just stop the Pangolier if he comes in rolling.
Rezo's not even there. He knows that, you know, he needs to get more items. He needs to have more time, but it's running out for the side of forward here.
And they're all buying Lincolns, which is obviously really good against Doom, but it's taking too long. And Doom can just get some item to deal with that pretty easily as well. Can get Heaven's Halberd or just pick up a creep. They can get rid of it, so... Yeah, they gotta farm faster. You gotta get some real good black hole to take these fights.
Yeah, you
And
need an excellent team fight, especially, you know, it's nice when you have an Enigma because it's never quite over until you run out of your black hole, right? And you
Dire's
have it on
top
high
barracks
cooldown,
are
but
under attack.
They're doing a surprise smoke now, ready to fight. Oh, Yavar. He's got Lincoln. Will that help?
Splinter Blast will immediately pop it. There's the Doom coming off. Oh, Marana. You are not going to make it out of this one alive.
Golems?
Gets the neutral creep
my
deny,
God. The Golems. Very
Golem gets
biased.
you gone. Look at
posture.
Ace. Just, that was supposed to be our kill.
I feel like he leaped super slow there. I feel like he could have leaped way faster, but
Dire's
maybe
bottom
you can
shrine
see.
has fallen.
Didn't expect that smoke. So, but yeah, just that kill now. Go for the next tower. And we saw last time they can't defend. He's got a rat here in Troll World. He wants to do it, but
Dire's
he
middle
doesn't
tower
see
is
them.
under attack.
I also see the Pango over on the top lane, just pushing it out. Universe throwing down the Midnight Pulse.
He does not want a rat. They want to fight this.
Okay, they smoke, so they're gonna go for maybe a wraparound play here.
They can maybe kill off the supports fast. That would be a way to kite the course afterwards, because the supports give so much healing.
If they can draw their attention to the back lines and they start to forget that they need to stay spread out,
They have a great ward here as well.
could be a really
With
good
the Wyvern.
moment for Universe. Just patience.
Dire's middle barracks.
Kill him with the Wyvern. There you go.
Universe over on the side. He's going to jump forward. There's the black hole over on the side as Marana leaps forward. Has that star, so they will be able to take down Saxo. There's not going to be a Winter's Curse coming through here, but there's going to be the Juggernaut rolling through here. MSS wants to find this kill. We'll be able to find it over onto Ace now. 33. He's a big tanky demon, but he's got to move himself back. Aegis coming back up
The recall.
again
The
here.
Wyvern.
Rizzo's gonna get tapped out. They use the Moonlight Shadow rather, and now Fata pops the BKB, gets a decent amount of damage, but they don't have the detection. Jawar just poking away there. A couple little arrows here and there.
Also some tiny arrows. You see again, struggling to really kill it. Commit the black hole, all their
Radiant
spells,
are
and
scanning.
he had to kill it with the Wyvern and Jugger, but you can't be too happy about that.
Invisibility.
The prize is mine.
My thrift reward.
Bounty break.
Yeah, gotta get those bounties. You're only going for staff and the Hurricane Pike. I feel like they just need more damage.
If you're ninjas right now, do you even care? Like, yeah, you got yourself a tower of, you know, half the racks there, but now there's no black hole to worry about.
Yeah, that's a big cooldown. I mean, they could literally just go again if they want to.
That's what I'm wondering.
Still have cheese, and they have Aegis as well. Well, Aegis
No,
is
Aegis
gone.
was
Yeah.
taken out.
Yeah, so, I mean, I feel like they could just go again, honestly. But they might be a little bit scared that if they lose that fight, they could lose the game.
Uh-oh. The Hex down bottom. Midnight Pulse. In comes Marana with the arrow, and there's the kill on Ace. So-
Ace not doing too hot this game. 1, 3, and 5 right now. Being picked off a little bit too many. He's only level 16 as well. The Troll's level 20 now. He's getting that good talent, 40 damage. His damage output has increased a lot now, with the Lincoln coming up as well.
We've got blinks picked up, though. Positioning even going to be better from the side of ninjas. It's already been quite good, just throughout this whole game. The staying very spread apart, making sure that, you know, don't get everyone in that black hole. It was a nice play, though, coming out from forward, of course, having, you know, the smoke wrapping around, and then having Universe approach from the side. They definitely were not expecting it. But now, especially with the blink on the Wyvern, it's going to be even scarier and more pressure for Universe to find that opening and be patient so it doesn't immediately get canceled. Because they're really relying on this black hole at this point, I think.
Yeah, they need to make... Sasa needs to make sure he doesn't get picked off like that again. They just had this super good ward at their base that just showed them completely where they were, so... And this, as the later it goes, still... Like, this tanky elements they're not as important. But, I mean, I still favor NiP for sure. But this Jugger is really struggling. This farm. Looks like they're just gonna wait for the next Roshan as well, playing it safe.
Some movement coming out from ninjas. As they start to shore up around that Roche pit, starting to prepare. SVG taking some time for himself in the bottom lane, just pushing out waves. Did have a ward over in the mid lane, so they saw some of that movement. So feeling a little bit more sure that he can be down here.
And the Troll, he's got his Lincoln. I wonder if he's gonna go just the Satanic now or BKB. If you have the Satanic and Sanchi Yasha, it's that really good build where you don't really get stunned for very long.
Radiant's bottom
Just
tower is under attack.
Stay in the fight for super long. Could be pretty good this game.
I feel like the problem is that Rezo has been picked off like so fast at the beginning of a lot of these fights that he's not able to contribute.
Yeah. It's just such a hard lineup for him to fight into. But yeah, the game is slowing down again. Just waiting for that Roche. Gonna get picked off.
Oh, SPG. Got maybe a little too greedy. Nice and pale. He's gonna burn down though.
This race has got a Skadi now. Very powerful. Ooh. Perfect should have just gone Agged, so they could just get the towers easier. But yeah, Skadi is just super good to kite the troll a lot.
It's working out for him.
Really annoying to fight into.
About a minute left though on that Roche, and then I think we'll see ninjas going into that pit. I don't think there's too much that forward can do unless they somehow, by some miracle, get off the perfect black hole Pango ult, and Rezo can actually hit things for a change.
Yeah, well, he's got Lincoln really soon, if on the Enigma, which is gonna be really good.
Because you don't want to use both of your lockdown spells on Enigma.
Yeah, like normally you would want to go BKB first, but there's no stuns on NiP. They only have the Winter Wyvern, really, pretty much. The Winter Wyvern can still just use his Splinter Blast to remove it, but that takes like some travel time. Which if you just get 1 extra second of the black hole, it can make a big difference. You smoke out here, they don't want to fight.
They're baiting Rezo.
They have the high ground though.
Oh, good old Mount Doom. Don't want to go up that cliff without vision. Vata. Over in the corner, SPG. They've got the Lincolns already in place on Universe, hoping that he can find that perfect engagement. They are actually grouped up for a change, because they figure that they should be safe in that area. But another smoke coming out.
They're giving the Lincolns to Enigmas just so they can get the ult off. And the Roche, they're grouping up. Oh.
Can they get over there? Are they going to find an arrow? They know they're on their way. Moonlight Shadow, they have detection around the pit. There's the roll-up coming out from MSS, but they're no longer in that pit other than Chug. This is not looking good right now. It's not clean, although they do find themselves the jump forward coming out from Universe. He gets the black hole up on 2. He gets the Doom and he gets the Razor, but the curse coming out from Stoxa, holding him into place. They did end up getting the Doom off as well. Universe will fall, and now it's looking that Rezo, he's trying to fight his way out, but it's just not going to be enough. He gets taken down. The Hand of God as well coming out. You are trying to run away. He's not going to be able to. MSS, though, trying to juke himself into this pit, but there's just too much damage. Vata finds a kill, and they buy back on the Chen to finish up this Roche. Buyback came out from the Troll, buyback coming out from the Lion. They're getting prepared.
Oh, that really hurts. They're just so tanky, and the healing ward being out pretty much all that fight, healing so much. We even see that great black hole. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're just too fat. The Doom, he doesn't give a crap. And he's got 7k gold. Usually you use your gold when you get a lot of gold, but this guy doesn't want to use the gold. We got a lot of gold. Get the Hex. Personally, I feel like Hex is the best item late game out of all items. Just that control you get is so good and pretty underrated.
I don't think it's underrated at all. Are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, it just doesn't get picked off as much as it should.
Well, it's very, very expensive, and sometimes there's other options on the table that fit that hero. Because usually you see more of like the end heroes picking up the sheet stick, but
I feel like it's so good. Something for Doom. Like there's no other item he could have done that have more impact.
All right, Pango buying back, has Rolling Thunder. Not sure if it's going to be enough, and they've smoked up here, sitting
Don't
back.
have ultimates either against Aegis.
Oh, they know. All right. Make some space here, little Lion. Hexed up. Ace. Just going to give him the spins.
75 say they need the control from Lion. Like usually supports dying early, you don't care, but at this point, they need him badly.
They need control. As this game is slipping away pretty quickly. Vata just focusing down on these racks. As that Alpha Wolf, Rezo throwing some axes at him, but it just doesn't seem like it does anything. And you are also coming through. Jumps forward. We'll be able to stun up the Wyvern. He's going to keep going after a Wyvern here because I think that's all he can really do. The Black Hole coming out from Universe will be able to grab the Jug, but he's taking so much damage and they don't have any damage to take down Ace. Ace just doesn't even care. He says, thanks to the Black Hole, that was fun. Let's do it again sometime when you're not dead.
And the healing ward. That's Megas.
That is indeed Megas, and I don't know what they can do. 33, he had popped that BKB lucky shot, procs over on Razor, but he's so damn tanky. And the healing word, like you keep referring to, it's just keeping them alive even further.
A double Doom is ready. Doom him. Doom.
They're just going right back into
Dude.
the well. Yeah, there's gonna be Winter's Curse. Just holding them in place. Mirana leaps right into it. They just erase MSS. The GG gets called. Ninjas in Pyjamas. Gonna be keeping